82 is Fur Taker 101 here. I'm just gonna do a little tackle update. Here I've got my H2O Express tackle bag. And the thing is, right now, I just bought a Shimano Chronarch and a Big Garcia Veritas combo. I don't have a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of extra money to buy new tackles, so a lot of this is last year's, and I gotta buy some new tackles before this spring. Especially swim baits and spinner baits, I gotta buy some new now. Do those for spring. Okay, first thing I have is bass jigs and spinner baits and chatter baits. Now that's one thing I don't really fish much with is chatter baits and spinner baits. I don't know why, I just don't. Okay, here's just a little chatterbait. I can't remember what brand it is. It's a pretty popular brand. And here's another one. It's like a purple and green chartreuse. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. It's a nice spinner, nice chatterbait. Here's another chartreuse and kind of orange color. And then here's this. I've never really heard of these baits, but I saw it on the rack and I just decided to pick it up. It's pretty lightweight. It's a Roadrunner and a chatterbait all in the same. It's decent. I think I've caught a couple bass off of it, not much. And here I just have a couple of my bomber jigs. I mainly use those for sand bass. And then, I don't know what happened to all my spinner baits, but here I've got H2O Express. This is Spro. It's a pretty big spinner bait. I think it's a 1/4 ounce, and it's got a trailer hook, which is pretty nice. That saves a lot of bass, a lot of hits. And then here's here's my other one, same brand. And then here's like a pretty old, kind of crappy one. And here's a booyah, little booyah. And honestly, in my opinion, I wouldn't get H2O Express. Not high quality at all. The wires are so flimsy, they get bent so easy. Go with the booyah, best crankbaits. Here on my bass jig, I can't remember what this is. It's got some gold, yellow, mainly brown. And for a trailer, I have a big bite baits, just like kind of like a beaver tail. And then another bass jig is this booyah with a Berkeley crawl bug. I can't remember what that's called, but that's a booyah jig. And then here I have another booyah jig with a booyah black and blue bully. I love those bully bullies. They're the best. Caught a lot of fish on the road bullies. And then here I have just a lot of hooks, bull weights. And the bull weights get tungsten best. And when you have a fancy rig, a really expensive, Texas rig, Carolina rig, whatever, make sure you tie, good knot and have good line, because I've lost a lot of nice rigs until I found a new knot. It's just a random bomber crankbait. I just found it in bomber bag. And then here's other crankbaits. I have Strike King, some other brand. I have a Topwater, Spro Frog, another Spro Frog, Bill Dance. I can't remember who makes that though. Popper, Rebel. Here I have Sexy Shads. I don't think that bottom one's a Sexy Shad, but I know this little guy right here is. And some more Sexy Shads. Those are good. I have a little Bomber. That's a good bait. And I have H2O Express. That orange one's a Bandit. That's H2O Express. That's H2O Express. And this other one on the underneath, can't remember, but Bill Dance Edition. And got another Strike King right there where my pinky is. And H2O Express. Here, my video is getting kind of long and boring, so I'm going to try to spice it up. Get it going faster so y'all aren't bored. Here's some like good soft baits. Yum Dinger, Green Pumpkin. What's this? 5 inches. Awesome baits. We have Lake Fork. Hypertail. What are they called? Yep, Hyper Worm, Green Pumpkin. I haven't fished with these yet, but they're pretty flimsy, as you can see. Very thin. But I don't know how I'm gonna rig those. See, I don't fish drop shots really. I mainly fish just Wacky, Texas, and Carolina rig. And here's some Green Pumpkin Woolly Bullies. Those are awesome. Berkeley Havocs. These are the Pit Boss 4-inch Green Pumpkin. And as you can see, Green Pumpkin just about my favorite color. And then here, ring fries, Lake Fork ring fries. Those are good for drop shots mainly, but I don't fish with drop shots. And then here's Lake Fork Fork Crawl. This is Black Neon. Those are decent baits. I've got a few off of them. Not much. Haven't fished with them much. And another thing I don't fish much with is swim baits. Swim baits is what I don't really fish with much. I can't seem to rig one good. I can't seem to do anything good with swim baits. But here's some Shadowlicious. Now I don't know why, but those Berkeley's and Shadowlicious Strike Kings swim baits are so expensive. But and here I just got Flavor Trial, and that was just in my bag. Got some Rivet Frogs. They're just one bag. I'll probably throw that away. I don't care. These are pretty nice. They're floating pliers. They'll do the job. They're a little cheaply made, but they'll do the job. And I just got a 14-foot John boat, so I'll be fishing with boat more now. So these will come in handy one day probably. And here I have this little bitty yellowtail beavers. I don't know why they're in a young bag, but they're not young. These are Lucky Strike pink ribbon tails. Those are, you know, decent for little ponds and stuff. Here's some pretty good baits. Berkeley Power Bait, they're the black and blue. Those are nice baits. And then here I have big bite baits. Those are just like the Cincos, but different brand. And then here I have some of the hmmm baits. There's a brown and a green and a red, a black neon. And I have just some regular Cincos, white Cincos. Those are great for wacky rigging. And here I have some more woolly bullies. I have a couple of green pumpkins and black neons. And here's some power bait. Crazy Legs, Critter Crawl or whatever, Critter Crawl, green pumpkin. Oh, one other thing I gotta show you. That's my new run reel. This is brand new. This is the Shimano chronarch. This is Berkeley Transoptic line. It's great. And then Abu Garcia Veritas. Great looking combo. This new reel, the new 2012 model of this is so low profile. And I mean, this rod reel both is so light. I mean, center of balance is right here. Hold on. I don't know if y'all guys can really get that. Center of balance is right at the beginning of the reel, so it's a great balance reel. And it's a 7-foot medium heavy. So I'll be mainly like worming and here it's kind of like a crap combo. This is just a Abu Garcia Pro Max and a crank and stick by Bass Pro Shops. That's just for crankbaits. And then out in my garage I have a skeet reese and that Fluger Tron I put on the skeet reese, and that's my spinnerbait. It's a spinnerbait rod. Well, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I'll upload some videos in action, but it's kind of hard with just the iPhone. And y'all comment and tell me how to. Well, I don't really know, but just give me suggestions. Any, please. Alright, see you later.